my name is Marina. I'm from Spain, Madrid. This is my 8th month in the United States. I work as a language ambassador, teaching my native language, Spanish. The school is located in Forest Lake, Minnesota. It is a small elementary charter school, but it's growing each year. I work with kindergartners, introducing them for the first time to a foreign language. About the first question, I grew up in Europe, close to different countries, so I had the opportunity to travel to many of them. Last year I was part of a student exchange to Poland for 6 months. I studied English philosophy, and one of the topics was American culture. That was the first time I heard concepts like melting pot or mix of cultures. After almost a year in the United States, I understand the real meaning of being in a big country that hosts people from everywhere. Over this time, I have learned how to put into practice the concepts of respect and tolerance. About the second question, before I came, my education was based on the importance of academic results, a well-done job, and good behavior. The teacher had maximum power when I was a student. My educational background came from a dictatorship-like environment where thinking for yourself was not allowed. Then I worked in a school with a cooperative learning method. The teacher's job was to help the child by guiding him, her, and providing the resources the child would need. As a classroom, we were a team, and as a team, everybody had the responsibility to work to reach the goal. This year, with the international bachelor program that we have in my school in the United States, I have learned how to help students be part of an international community of inquiring risk-takers and knowledgeable, open-minded thinkers. Also, using the responsive classroom social discipline model, I have learned how to help a child develop independence and responsibility for his or her actions. My experience with a different language was learning and practicing grammar, the theory part. But to interact with the world, to communicate with others, you need the practical way. The important goal is to use the language to communicate and bridge difference. About the third question, all my friends and family are aware of the importance of being multilingual. As part of Europe, as part of the world, we need languages to travel, to get better jobs, to live abroad, to share cultures, to be international. Most of my friends speak English and some German and French. We still have the feeling that we need to improve our skill level. Most Spanish people are obsessed with studying and practicing to better their English skills. So I was shocked when I met with host families who could not even say hello in Spanish, and also when I found out many students do not study other language until high school in the United States. Moreover, there are parents who still refute the value of learning another language. In Spain, in Europe, there are no schools, either elementary or middle schools, which do not teach another language. Everybody must know how important it is to learn another language. You work your memory and your brain. You develop the linguistic skills to distinguish sounds. About the fourth question, I teach Spanish vocabulary through activities and games, so the student can interact and touch the objects they are learning to name. Also, I like to teach songs because they are fun and children learn without realizing it. I use corners for a small group work and have students rotate from one activity to another. Children here do not use books and notebooks as much as in Spain, where students had one per subject. Here, children work on worksheets and keep them in folders. In Spain, as many activities as possible are squeezed into each day. Here, students spend more time on one topic, thinking about it, talking about it, sharing ideas, and looking for ways to carry out tasks. It is not as important how many worksheets are completed as how students thought and approached a problem. When I teach, I try to use best practice and a mix of methods from my teaching experience.